Yes, my people. Another day, another transfer linked to Liverpool Football Club. This time it's an attacking midfielder that plays for RB Leipzig. So let's talk about this, people. Let's do this. Hello, everyone. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily contents. Yes, people, welcome to LFC Red Forever channel. Please, before we start, hit that subscription button, notification button, like button. It helps the channel, helps us grow, it helps us reach other people around YouTube, of course. And follow us on our social media, which is Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, as well as YouTube, of course. So we're going to be discussing a player that plays for RB Leipzig. He's a playmaker, he's an attacking midfielder, he scores goals from midfield. He assists from midfield, and he's a Hungarian international. But before we go to him, let's discuss Fabio Carvalho, who's going the other way to learn his trade down there, and spend the season at RB Leipzig. And there's not going to be a sell value. It's just a loan deal for Carvalho, and then he's going to come back to Liverpool at the end of the season. But Dominik Szoboszlai, this is the player we're looking at. He's an attacking midfielder with great potential. He's only 22 as well, and he will give us some more, attacking options next season in regards to opening up teams that's difficult to open up. From his appearances for RB Leipzig, if you look at it, he made 52 appearances, 12 goals, 13 assists. Pass success is 83%. So it shows this player is a high demanded player and highly regarded player as well. He's a good dribbler. He's a good set piece specialist. He's a good creator of chances. He can score goals from midfield, and he could play in that number 8 position as well as number 10. So if we want to change over formation in certain games, he's the kind of player you could rotate around the team, and he will do much more than most players that we have. As we already know, 4 players have left. We've signed 1 player, but we still need more options in that team for us to compete back to the top of the table. So yeah, so Dominik Szoboszlai is a great player. He's got the potential. He's only 22, and if we're going to go that direction, Liverpool is not always going to get these marquee signings with big names like Thiago or someone like that. Sometimes you got to go different directions in order for you to get players for the cheaper option. Not only for the cheaper option, the players that actually fit the system as well. So as Carvalho struggled last season, Dominik is the type of player that can slot into that position and look more powerful, more pacey, and more technical ability, because he's already ready. He's a big physical specimen. So that's what I like about him when I look at him. I've seen him a few times, especially in the Euros with Hungary, and I think he's got potential, man. He's got high. I didn't even know he was 22. Honestly, it shocked me. I thought he was older than that because he's been around for a while. Obviously, he went through the Salzburg route to RB Leipzig, so he's a part of that Red Bull deals. And Liverpool and Red Bull, have this relationship. Especially we signed Konate for the cheap as well. So we have this relationship with Red Bull as well as Naby Keita as well. Yeah. So this kid, I'm all for it. I'm not expecting us to get the world beat as everybody is thinking, but I'm all for it. Why not, man? Get Dominik through the door. Have another midfield option that could create chances, score goals, and make the difference in the team. That's what we need. The most important thing for me is keeping the ball and passing the right passes in midfield, so we don't lose possession in order for the other teams to create chances and score goals. If we could get away from that on a regular basis, maybe we could win more games that we lose or draw. So yeah, so that's how I see it. According to the Athletic, let me read it out to you. It says Liverpool exploring transfer deal for Dominik Szoboszlai from RB Leipzig. There you go. So it shows Liverpool are exploring that deal, and says that they met with the 22-year-old The representatives this week with a view to a transfer this summer. Any potential deal is complicated, however, and there is an acceptance within the club that it will be a very difficult deal to get done. It's all about the negotiations, people. Like we bought Cody Gakpo and we bought McAllister for the cheap. So if you have good negotiators in your football club, anything is possible, and I can see that happening if we go for this player. So Dominik Szoboszlai has a 70 million release clause in his contract. 70 million euros in his release clause in his contract, with conflicting reports about its expiry. But regardless, any move would involve a significant financial outlay. There you go. So 70 million euros, around, what is it, maybe 50 million pound mark. So why not, man? Why not? Like, it's all about negotiations. Like, you already gave them Carvalho. Why don't we get something in return that can make our squad even better? And this is how I see it with this kid, man. So yeah, I say let's go for him and see where we go from there. Different options in the team is better for us in certain games, so we could change it over if we're struggling. There you go, people. Listen, I'm all for it. I'm not here to cry about it. Let's get him through the door, and then we can see where we go from there. Yes, people, I hope you like this. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody.